Hello, True Blue Oklahoman here. Happy July the 4th. Number 250, I guess. It's a strange one, isn't it? It's a strange one. But anyway, on a lot of my past videos, I've mentioned the fact that all politics is local and that the person you vote for in your neighborhood is the one that's going to have the most control over your life. So here are some examples of that. Now, this has to do with data centers and some dirty dealings that the data centers do. Okay? So, for instance, in the city of Coweta, Bill Infrastructure signed a deal on May 20th, 2024, with city manager Julie Castine, in which both parties agree to keep each other's confidential information secret. All information provided is confidential, regardless of whether it is identified as such at the time of disclosure. Blah, blah, blah. Penalties for noncompliance. The agreement allows the parties to seek a court order to hold the disclosure of confidential information and award monetary damages if the agreement is breached. No expiration date. That thing is still in effect. Okay. After that, Coweta also. In Coweta, another Bill infrastructure deal with Mayor Naomi Hogue and Vice Mayor Jeremy Barnett that was dated September 3rd, 2025. And it says Hogue and Barnett were prohibited from sharing confidential information provided by the company. The recipients are prohibited from disclosing that any investigations, discussions, and negotiations about a confidential transaction, blah, 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 same old thing, penalties. Yeah, they can sue for damages. Another one here, this one, Sand Springs, City of Sand Springs, developer is Google. Date signed October 8th, 2025, with city manager Michael Carter. The confidentiality agreement covers trade secrets, financial, technical, and business information and the terms of any agreements entered into by the parties. Okay, in Yukon, Oklahoma, developer is Beltline. The date signed was May 12th, 2025. City manager Mike Castro. The agreement defines confidential information as future business plans, financial information, market information, sales information, blah, blah, blah. One more, Claremore, has to do with Bill Infrastructure again. They do love those secret agreements, don't they? This was signed February 16th, 2024 in Claremore by City Manager John Ferry, Claremore Industrial and Economic Development Authority Executive Director Maggie Froman Knight. And this says all information provided to the city by the developer, including information in written, graphic, electronic, or oral form, whether or not the information is marked confidential at the time of disclosure. Blah, 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 and you can sue them. Well, folks, that's what goes on. That's politics everywhere, I'm sure, but it's always been politics in Oklahoma. The people you vote for in your neighborhood are the most important votes you'll do. It would be great if you paid more attention, then you wouldn't get these kind of people. What every city in Oklahoma needs to do is get rid of every city manager they've got and start over. And I might suggest putting some Democrats in there, and then all this stuff wouldn't be such a problem. But anyway, have a wonderful 4th of July, and make sure you do vote, but really pay attention to the person you vote for that's, going to hold office right down the street or in the school, right down in your neighborhood. They're the ones that start this crap. That's where it starts. Have a happy 4th. See ya.